According to Pallet, a GPU will lose about 10% of its total processing power every year is used in a mining operation. Where did they get this information from? How do they know if they're going to lose 10%? Okay, so this section is called GPU mining profits as of today. And today's date is August 1st of 2021. And the price of Ethereum, when I made this chart, was at $2,965.96. Now, last week, the price of Ethereum was $2,592.75. And it looks like from last week to this week, the price of Ethereum did increase by about 14.39%. Now, this week, the average difficulty is at 7,511.468 terahashes, and the average block rewards we're earning is around 2.2 ETH per block. Now, last week, the average difficulty was around 7,260.823 terahashes, and our average block rewards was at 2.60 ETH per block. Now, our difficulty is skyrocketing up because it is profitable to mine Ethereum, but because of EIP 1559, our block rewards did significantly decrease. Okay, and now going over this chart real quickly. This is the graphics cards. On top is AMD, on bottom is NVIDIA. This is the MSRP for each of these graphics cards. This is what the graphics cards are mining, which is Ethereum. This is ideally the best case hash rate you should be expecting with these graphics cards. This is how much power the graphics card should be pulling mining Ethereum. This is the efficiency, which is the hash rate divided by the wattage. This is how much you were making last week per day before electricity. This is how much you're making this week per day before electricity. This is my electricity cost, which I pay 10 cents per kilowatt hours. And this is the profit after electricity. And this is the percent of change. And it looks like our profits did slightly decrease. It did drop around 2%. Okay, and if you did scroll over a little bit, you'll see the price that I would shoot for each of these GPUs. Next to that is the MSRP once again, if you want to check that out. And just be aware, every GPU is different. It is Silicon Lottery. So ideally, this is the best case hash rate you should be expecting. Now, you may be getting a little bit more. And this is ideally the worst case hash rate you should be expecting for each of these GPUs. And this is ideally how much power the GPU should be pulling. And this is the power draw, maybe if you forgot to undervolt your card or decrease the power limits. Okay, so now going over the most popular GPUs, starting with the 570, 580, the 8GB cards, you should be earning around $2.21 a day before electricity. For the 5700 XT, you should be earning around $4.12 a day before electricity. And for the 6800 XT, you should be earning around $4.71 a day for electricity. And for NVIDIA side, for the 1660 Super, you should be earning around $2.20 a day before electricity. For the new RTX cards, so the RTX 3060 Ti, you should be earning around $4.55 a day before electricity. For the RTX 3070, you should be earning around $4.63 a day before electricity. For the RTX 3080, you should be earning around $7.36 a day before electricity. And for the RTX 3090, you should be earning around $9.20 a day before electricity. And scrolling down a little bit, you will see the RTX 3060. And if you are using the dev drivers, you should be earning around $3.68 a day before electricity. And if you got one of the newer RTX cards that you can't use the dev drivers, you're going to be earning around $1.92 a day before electricity. And under that is the RTX 3080 Ti, which is an LHR card, and you should be earning around $4.85 a day before electricity. And under that is the new NVIDIA CMP HX cards, if you want to check those out. Okay, and if you just scroll further down, you'll see the best OC settings I set with these GPUs. Now, if the GPUs start crashing, you can use the safe OC settings first on the bottom and then get it closer to the best OC settings on top to get it more efficient. Okay, so for this section, let's go ahead and compare the GPU's price from last week to this week and see if the prices changed. And just beware, I'm getting all these prices off eBay if you're trying to buy the GPUs right now. And of course, on eBay, they're going to be scalper prices. So ideally, you don't want to buy these cards off eBay. But let's check them out. So now checking out eBay prices for the 580 8GB cards, they're going for around $315. For the 5700 XT, it looks like they're going for $800. For the 6700 XT, it looks like they're going for around $750. For the 6800 6800 XT, it looks like they're going for $1,200. For the 6900 XT, it looks like they're going for $1,550. And for Nvidia side, for the 1660 Super, it looks like they're going for around $430. For the RTX 3060, it looks like they're going for $630. For the RTX 3060 Ti, it looks like they're going for $830. For the RTX 3070, it looks like they're going for around $1,000. For the RTX 3080, it looks like they're going for $1,400. And for the RTX 3080 Ti, it looks like they're going for around $1,740. And the RTX 3090, it looks like they're going for around $2,200. Now, if you look at the prices from last week and this week, it looks like majority of the cards stayed pretty consistent, but the 588 gigabyte cards, it looks like they actually went back up in price. And right next to it is the MSRP if you wanted to compare. And right next to it will be the profit per day before electricity. And right next to it will be your ROI in days. And next to that will be your ROI in months. Now, what I usually see is the ROIs are normally around 6 months. But of course, for the new LHR cards, they're going to be around 12 months because when it comes to mining Ethereum, it gets cut in half. But let me know your thoughts. Okay, and if you did want to grab the chart really quickly, what you want to do is join the Discord. You do have to do a quick captcha verification. Once you do so, you'll see a couple options open up. You'll see a section called rules. Make sure you go to this section and click this green check mark. Once you click the green check mark, the full Discord will open up. And then what you want to do is scroll all the way down until you see helpful info and links. Once you're at that spot, you'll see this section called Weekly Mining Profits Excel, and it'll be this file right here called Weekly GPU Profits. So it says right here, buyers beware, crypto mining GPUs lose 10% performance every year. It says hopefully you haven't needed a GPU in the last year because prices have been out of control. The combination of semiconductor shortages and pandemic boosting gaming prices up, but it was cryptocurrencies that made graphics cards worth their weight in gold. Prices are finally starting to drop a bit, and you can buy used cars on a cheap in Asia, but you should get these from former mining cards. GPU manufacturers Pallet Microsystems says you're taking a real risk with former mining hardware. The prices of GPUs started trending upwards in early 2020 as the value of cryptocurrencies exploded. Mining cryptos like Ethereum is too slow on CPU, but GPUs can mine efficiently enough to turn a profit. So mining operations use racks after rack of video cards all wired in and running at full speed 24/7. China started cracking down on crypto mining earlier this year, forcing many of these operations to close down. So they're selling their only resource they have left, GPUs. These used cars can get much cheaper than new ones, and it can be hard to tell which is which. A used car might come with original packaging and look physically pristine, but it's been cranking away at full speed for months on end. All right, so more than likely this information is wrong because Pallet is a seller of GPUs. They would rather have people buy their GPUs new and then buy used GPUs on the market because then they're gonna lose money. So this information is kind of wrong because GPU mining is somewhat safer than if you buy it off a gamer. Because I'm a gamer, if you game, you're gonna push the cards. If you're like a real gamer, you're gonna push your cards real hard to get the max FPS. But as a GPU miner, you like set the voltage really low because of course you're trying to be power efficient, so you don't want to burn so much power. And majority of the time they don't push the core. So when it comes to gaming, you use your core, you don't use your memory. So we push the memory when it comes to GPU mining. Like it doesn't matter, like the memory doesn't matter for gaming, it's the core clocks that matter. So in the end, it's just Pallet trying to sell their new cards instead of people buying used cards, because yes, you can get used cards cheaper than new cards. And obviously if these GPU companies aren't selling their cards new, and then they're losing money. So just be aware, this is false information. And oh wait, let me keep reading. According to Pallet, a GPU will lose about 10% of its total processing power every year is used in a mining operation. Where did they get this information from? How do they know if they're gonna lose 10%? Even if you get lucky on your secondhand GPU works, it might not be running at peak performance and it could be closer to failing. Still, this might be a tempting option for people who are in desperate need of a GPU, as the prices of new cards are still much more expensive than they should be. Like I mentioned, it's just these manufacturers, they would rather sell their cards compared to people buying it used because they're losing money. It is of course in Pallet's interest to have people buying new hardware, but it's not like Pallet or any other manufacturers is having trouble unloading GPUs. The company notes that if you are going to buy former mining cards, you should take a look at the cooler. Any card that has been disassembled and equipped with an aftermarket cooler is at big risk. That suggests it was kept in an especially hot environment and might have suffered a hardware failure in the past. That said, there are some miners who carefully monitor their rigs and undervolt GPUs for the best performance and longevity. There's no guarantee you'll get one of those though. It's all luck of the draw. Most GPU miners and big farms, usually big farms, do care about efficiency. So more than likely they're undervolting their cards. But yeah, just beware, gamers is worse. So it's better to buy a mining card than a gamer card. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are some miners that don't care about their temperatures. Some miners, they're just in it for the profit and they will push it 200%. But majority of the miners, we're more power efficient and we want our cars to last longer because the cars lasting longer will generate more profit in the long run. But you know, some people are greedy and they need the money now. So if you do really need the money now, then some people will push their cards. Dare Alone says, well, what BS is the last paragraph trying to cover a lie with a lie. But anyway, that's the news of today. So just beware. It's worse if you buy GPUs from gamers than from miners, unless the miner that you're buying it from doesn't really take care of their cards, but most miners do. And I'm gonna show you a surprise. So I'll be right back. Surprise, my dog. I wanted to show you my dog. So this is my dog. Her name is Ruby. And this is also my YouTube logo. Alright, so thanks for everyone who stopped by. I had a blast and hopefully you guys had fun as well. And if you have any questions you want to ask me live, I do stream live on Twitch at twitch.tv/thelifeofminer every Sunday 2:30 p.m. US Eastern Time. And if you do need any type of help, definitely join the Discord. I or someone knowledgeable will definitely help you out. But before I leave, let's do some crazy effects. Let's do a rainbow outline. Let's make it wavy. And let's throw my boy Trunks. But of course, go out there, keep grinding. Life of the miner out. Let's go. All right, since I have a bunch of ammo, let's use our gun. Behind me, gotta kill that fool.